Hey there. Welcome to another game that we call The World That Was Promised. This is episode 5. Um, it has been a little extra long because I have children and one was screaming. And that's no fun for anyone to listen to. So now it's on a Wednesday. Deal with it. If this is your first time here, this is a game that some of the people who kind of help make the tavern board run kind of get a day to just like play a game and chill out and not have to worry about what's happening on the tavern board. If something is happening on the tavern board, darn it. So far, we've been 5 for 5. I'm Matt. I'm the guy DMing this, and the people who agreed to do such a crazy thing are in order of who's in Discord. Audrey, would you like to say hi?
Oh, hi. I play Veridity.
That's exactly right. We also have Dobby.
Hello, I play Rolo.
That's right. There's Kevin, but don't worry about him. He just makes sounds. And then of course we have Star.
Howdy. I play Theron.
That's right.
He's a little phone. I like to play him.
And yeah, so this is our 5th episode. If you've missed a couple, oh no, they're not on Twitch. I guess I'll have to catch up just by film. No, they're on YouTube. Just keep following the links. You'll find it. We believe in you. We are going to start off. So, okay, Star doesn't trust. Star doesn't believe. I believe. My belief is more powerful than his disbelief. It's been proven mathematically. By a singular scientist. And he's my friend. But we do start off with leveling up from level 3 to level 4. For an advantage die. Does anyone remember what that was for?
Man, it has been so long.
It's been a minute.
The advantage die. Why did we get an advantage die?
Why did you get a level up?
Oh, why did we get a level up? We killed a bunch of fucking goblins.
Yeah.
A bunch of goblins were stealing this old man's meat. And as much as that sounds like a sexual innuendo, it's not.
It was.
It is. There was an old man who had a stockpile of meat, and he was giving it out to the people because he's a quote-unquote nice dude. And the party, me and Theron and Rolo went to go investigate because Theron wants the money, and Rolo has something to do with his god. Anyways, or his patron. We go to investigate, and then we find out it's a bunch of goblins. So we ended up in a fight. There's a lot of shooting. Me one-shotting a lot of goblins, because, you know, Theron's the best. And, yeah.
Although you're completely forgetting about the one Rolo turned into mush.
I'm just going to blow my steam from my guns real quick.
Rolo did decide to shatter someone. A already weakened, ready to die goblin, and he went, you know what? You're mush now. But I hear you all wondering, that's 2 of the party. Where was Veridity? Well, sometimes when you have to pick up the slack of the campsite or your new home not being built and trying to make a feral beast your friend and getting viciously attacked, sometimes you just need a really long nap. Don't ask me how she leveled up from that. It was a dream. She had a good fight in the dream. And now we're all leveled up.
I was there mentally, spiritually.
Yeah, I would say spiritually for sure. Your dream, they all got fucked up by the goblins, and you were just dropping haymakers, not even using your magic. You woke
Okay,
up
so I
in a...
did level up. That is confirmed.
Yes.
You gotta fight your own 10 goblins right now.
Right now, they actually show up to camp. So
Alright.
I'm going to take your pickle.
Take a help.
And as they
So you're
kind
going
of,
to go to. Yep.
as we get like a little live level up here, they took out some goblins who were kind of lurking about trying to steal some meat from like the local meat vendor. But one of them did take off and run away before the fight really got going. Theron did kind of track him down, at least figure out his tracks before the rain kind of made the footprints disappear into the mud. The only other thing of note was they angered one of the marks on the camp. His name is Mock, and he got so frightened on their arrival that he dropped a little vial and it cracked into the ground and created like a seal to some sort of hell. Why this old man has such a strange object with him, they still don't know. But it's not their first run-in with Mock. Dobby, do you remember the last time you had a run-in with Mark?
Yes, I went to him for poison.
That's right. That's right. And he didn't say, I don't have poison. He said, yeah, I got plenty of it. So yeah, Mock's kind of a weird cat. For those who maybe are just tuning in for the first time, our players do here. Let me do some maneuvering of a camera. This is a main city here. And then just outside of the main city is a place that is called the slums. The slums aren't necessarily like true slums like you would find in our world. They're more like people had to start building with what they had. With the main hub called New Haven Hills being already at capacity, they started to build outside of it. And our players live just outside of that in a place called Twin Tree Forest. And that would be just south of the slums even. So just trying to give you a visual or an audio idea of what we're looking at here. But we do kind of bring back, as long as everyone's leveled up and ready. Does anyone want to talk about what they leveled up with?
Yeah. The Theron definitely leveled up, and he chose the gunner feat. He is a gunslinger, and with the gunner feat, it just makes it easier for him to utilize his weapons, and he just becomes a better shot.
Right. Absolutely. Now, Dobby, Rolos is a little bit different, and I haven't updated your D&D Beyond page in a while, because it is a custom Tavern Board original subclass of Warlock. So hopefully you have your little document that Star made. Star, you actually made this subclass yourself.
Yep. Gotta love it. The Rolling Death subclass is a really fun subclass that we hope to announce at the or to release near the middle of the year.
Not to put you on the spot, Dobby, but do you have all your kind of updates in front of you for level 4?
Well, more or less the only thing I really upgraded is that I can now snipe you from 300 feet with Eldritch Blast.
You sure can. You sure can. Which is pretty fucking rad. And then for Veridity, any big changes for her?
Well, considering how badly I failed getting my cat, I now have the lucky feet.
Yeah, it's good to have in your back pocket. We love it. We are going to pick right back up. I'm going to bring you guys kind of back over to Neil, Theron, Rolo. Goblins defeated. You have gone through their packs. I've gone back and listened through the episode. Star, I did do you dirty. I gave you an investigation when I should have given you a survival check. One of the times when you're looking around for footprints. So I would love to start
Wow.
off with giving you survival.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Survival. The one check I needed. So, so fucking bad.
Mhm. You needed it. You needed it. The other 3 times were investigation. I stand by that.
Okay. It's just the footprints. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's like hunting shit. Like,
Yeah. Yep. I
but
was
yeah.
wrong.
So what are we? What's the survival check for again?
If just to kind of give you a better idea about those footprints, because
yeah.
all you know is the footprints were heading south right now.
What?
This could be a straight roll.
Yep.
I'll
just
give it in a minute.
survival.
Be a 16.
Oh, 16. Yeah, as you kind of think about the southward direction, you know there isn't much coastline after the forest. So wherever they're going must be somewhere by the sea.
Huh. That's an interesting route to take.
Mhm.
Well, it seems this bastard decided to scurry on towards the sea, which is strange. I've never heard of goblins being able to breathe underwater.
But yeah, do you guys kind of stay here in the slums, or are you guys gonna head back home? Veridity has maybe slept an hour at this point. It may be pushing 2.
I'll check up with Neil before we head out of here, though.
Okay. He does owe you a big slab of meat. So yeah, as you kind of look back at Neil, he is like, and whether you remember or not, you guys kind of ruined his tent with the trap you set.
Yeah.
And so he's looking at all his wares. He's like, you can have this one, and he like unties it and like holds it up to you, and it's like a pretty big chunk of beef, like the whole rib, Fred Flintstone style. He's like barely able to hold it up.
Would I be able to know how long until that chunk of meat is still going to be good?
Yeah, it's covered in some sort of powder, almost like it's been salted, so it probably can last you like another week or so.
Okay. Yeah, Theron will put that on his. He'll wrap it in whatever plastic or something he can find and throw it on his back.
Sure.
I don't know if I recall this correctly, sir, but would you by any chance have any coin?
And you see he's got he pulls out the 10 gold pieces that you guys kind of agreed upon, and he goes, you were kind of thinking about maybe just doing this for, and no, you know what, here you go. And he like holds out the 10 gold total.
So Theron only takes a gold coin and says, all right, I'm good here.
And he looks over to Rollo.
Rollo just kind of, he's like, He's like, we did kind of fuck up your tent. You can keep it.
And he kind of gives you a little gnomish bow. Thanks. I'm gonna need that for some restocking and some fixing ups. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming out so quick.
No worries. Even though you gave me a hard time and didn't believe me. You believe me now?
Rollo just kind of looks at him like. Rollo just looks over at Theron like, well, if he wasn't such an ass.
I am not an ass. I think that my services are just so good, which they were, as you can see the dead bodies on the ground, that it should be paid for every now and then. Of course, I'm not asking for a fortune. I'm just asking for my troubles.
I did
took a
die.
single vote.
I don't know if you remember me dying.
You died for a second, but you live. You're breathing now, aren't you, sir?
It's hard to say I'm not breathing.
I think you are. You're standing, and I'm looking right at you. I think you look damn good. You should go get yourself a lass.
I'm gonna fix my shop first, but yes, then I'm getting a lass.
See, there you go. You look good. You're alive. Only people who are alive can say they're gonna go find a lass. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
As he starts like kind of still talking but giving you like the New Yorkian like back turn, like okay. He starts fixing up his tent. Do you guys kind of stay in the slums at all? Do you guys have anything you would like to do here in the slums?
I thought we was going to go ask Mark about that damn portal.
I have that bag of goblin ears, right?
You gave that to Rolo.
Okay, perfect. All right, then I have nothing else, so I'll leave this to Rolo.
Okay. Rolo, as you kind of reopen up Mock's tent, as you open it, you see he gets startled and he drops another one, and he goes, "Shit!" And he like rolls out of his tent. And slowly forming out of what just crashed on the floor is a pretty large, like a steed, like a very big traveling horse, as it like stretches out, and it like pushes Mock's tent back just a little bit. He rolls out from the side and he goes, "Yeah, you keep startling me. First with the poisons, and then second you needed a healing thing, and then goblins. Stop it."
Rollo at this moment was just kind of like ignoring Mock, and he's kind of fascinated with the horse.
The horse is quite tame, and in fact it like bends over and starts looking for grass immediately.
Rollo was going to go pet it.
Give me an animal handling check.
And this is where Rolo loses his whole arm.
This is where the whole arm gets kicked off. Oh, a 13, yeah. He's a pretty damn calm horse, and as you kind of get up to him, he gives you a little spook, and then he's like, I can take him. And he like goes back and starts eating grass a little bit.
Rollo is now going to try to get on top of him.
Don't
Well,
touch Benjamin. It's my pride horse.
Benjamin.
There a whisper on the wind. He goes, grabs his ear a little. You hear something?
Rollo just yet again he's ignoring him. He's trying to get on the horse. He is determined to have a damn pet.
Roll me an animal handling at advantage. This is a crazy high DC.
Let's see. How do I add advantage?
You can-
Right click on it.
Yep. The other thing you can do is just hit it twice. Either way. As you get on Benjamin, you just hear Marco. He's a very loyal horse. He's not gonna do anything that I don't tell him to do. And you kind of give him like the imaginary spurs, and he like looks at you, like his horse neck turns back and looks at you, and then he bends back over for grass. I won, Benjamin, playing a game of cards. And then I put him in a vial.
Rollo gives Mog like the what the fuck look. He's like,
to put
why'd you
things
put a
in
horse
vials.
in a vial?
I like to put things in vials. It's easy organizing.
Or it's animal cruelty. I could easily go find someone that really loves animals, and she
could
can
put
deal
you-
with you.
I could put you in a vial.
You can try.
He pulls out from his jacket a vial. He looks at you and goes, "Don't test me."
Rollo is just going to like point blank have his crossbow up against his forehead, be like, "Which one's faster, your vial or my bolt?"
It's a good question. Maybe I should have 2 vials just in case. And from his vial, he pulls out a very small vial. Now I'm ready.
At this point, Rollo holds up his other hand, getting ready to use Eldritch Blast. Like, yet again, which one's faster?
You're lucky I don't have 3 vials on hand. Benjamin, now!
It just,
What do you do?
Rollo's going to kind of like step away from the horse.
The horse looks up confused at both of you and then eats more grass. And you just hear the old man scurrying back in his tent.
Yeah, Rollo's like, "I ain't got time for this," and he just walks off.
Is Theron watching all this, by the way? Can Theron see all this going down?
Is Theron watching this? That's up to Theron.
I like to think that as Theron's waiting for Rollo, like Abby, like there's like a clear view of this whole debacle.
100% there is.
He's so far away he can't really hear everything. So all he sees is Rollo with his hand and crossbow up, and then the old man with 2 jars just there, like. And Theron's just in there like, what the fuck is going on?
Does Theron get any closer, or is he watching from the 50-foot distance?
I think Theron is watching from the 50-foot distance. He's like, if he gets attacked with a jar, he might laugh. He might laugh out loud.
Dobby, what's Rollo doing now that he stepped away from this horse, decided this old man is clearly insane?
Rollo's just going to walk up to Theron and be like, "You ready to get out of here? I'm done with this place."
Yeah, I've been pretty prepared to leave this place. Personally, I'm tired and I'd like to go sleep next to my wife, personally.
Rollo's just walking back to camp with the evil grin on his face because he's about to release. He's about to tell Theron's. I can't think of her damn name. Theron's wife about the horse being stuck in the vial.
Veridity. Yeah.
Yeah, Veridity.
100%. Let's get you back.
I'll just be interested in the magic.
All right.
Yeah,
travel back.
It doesn't take you guys very long. It's not that insane of a trip. Do you guys just kind of sleep it off and wake up in the morning with information for Veridity, or are you guys gonna wake her up?
Go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll go to sleep.
Okay. It's simple enough. You guys wake up to a little bit of morning dew kind of around and on the ground, and as the sun kind of hits your eyes, Veridity, one, you still have scars, but you're feeling a lot better. So everyone can kind of bring back up their hit points. You guys have made it through a long rest, no problem.
Oh, thank God! I get all my added marksman points back, and my accent charge.
How do you guys break the news of last night to Veridity?
Theron's just gonna wake up and he's just gonna groggily walk towards Veridity and be like, "Howdy, darling. You missed a lot last night while you were getting to go to sleep."
What did you do?
I didn't do anything, but I was a badass. That's for sure. And he just yawns as he goes to whatever makeshift kitchen we have in the treehouse to go make a pot of coffee.
Rollo, you're kind of able to hear everyone kind of waking up and stirring about.
Rollo's going to kind of walk out like, "Veridity, how well do you like animals?"
Depends on the animal.
"It's a very pretty horse."
What's wrong with the horse?
The horse is fine, except the person is leaving the horse in a vial.
How? How? What?
Old man is crazy. Okay, I don't know how he does what he does.
I'm more interested in how this man keeps the horse in a vial.
Well,
Is
I
it
think
Is it magic?
I guess he's using magic.
I need to learn this magic.
Yeah, then you might be able to keep your husband on a leash.
Exactly my thought process.
My guns also will start shooting if y'all keep talking.
With that kind of breakfast is made. What did you do with the big ribs? There, Theron.
Oh, I definitely put it underground, and then I just
Underground.
yeah.
I would assume we have a place to store food, considering I made a kitchen.
Okay, then we'll put it in some kind of whatever makeshift refrigerator you made. I'm joking.
I'm sure there's food storage.
There's some sort of storage. Like I said, it's covered in some powders, but it'll last a little bit. I just saw a good buddy of mine that I will call Abe said test him. I didn't see when he said that. I was hoping it was the vial guy. Mark. Hi, Abe. But yeah, you guys have the whole day ahead of you. Are you guys going to leave that meat out for your hopeful pet and hopefully not get mauled this time? Or are you guys going to find Mock? Or are you guys going to investigate the goblins? Or are you guys just going to chill out for the day? What do you guys think?
I say we go.
I want interdimensional cat. I want
I
space
will.
cat.
How about I help you?
I want space
I'll
cat.
help
I got
you.
luck points. I will spend all my luck points on this cat.
Well, I have a +2 to animal handling, better than your +0. So
I also have good news for you. I caught myself. I almost didn't tell you, but I was muted and I was talking earlier. So you all have an advantage dice.
I have an advantage, guys. So
you have 3. You have 3
how do I have 3?
luck points.
Oh yeah.
While they're trying to get mauled by an interdimensional cat, I'm gonna go investigate the goblins.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love you know what, Dobby, let's do Rolo first. Rolo, you kind of go to the edge of the slums as you're kind of peeking about. Roll me now. Once again, you said investigate, but you would be using survival now to kind of track. Unless you want to do like a more cop sleuthy, like did they hit any other booths sort of thing. That would be investigation, but if you're looking to like figure out more about them, it would be survival.
Damn, everybody needs me right now.
You can't be two places at once.
Damn, 19.
Hot damn. You do actually, now that the sun's out, some of the mud is settled. It was more of a collaborative attack, but once again, it all definitely comes from the south of the slums, and even maybe little bit like southeast of the forest you guys are in right now, but not super east. Mostly just go south, and there's probably going to be something big there. Looking at how many footprints, we're kind of at the edge of the slums, waiting for what to happen. Almost as if there were more goblins kind of watching the situation take place.
Rolo is going to cautiously keep walking and try to find high ground.
Yeah. In fact, as you're looking for more high ground, you do not find any. You just start to lose the edge of the forest. And when you lose the edge of the forest, you kind of lose the high ground because you start getting to sea level very quickly. And what I can do for you is I'll give you 15 seconds before I flip back to the other map. Feel free to count, observe as much as you want here. But you would be seeing everything from this perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Are those goblins?
5,
I really can't tell.
6. That's yeah. That's I'll try to give you a better view, but yes, they do look like goblins. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
At this point, Roller's just going to kind of like slowly walk backwards and be like, yeah, gotta go.
Can you give me a sneak, please, sir?
Oh,
Or stealth. Sorry, not sneak.
That's
Played too much-
advantage. I'm joking.
Played too much Skyrim. Oh,
I'm going to use my advantage dice.
you know what? That's maybe a good idea. That's maybe the right thing to do in this exact situation.
Just roll it again, right?
Yep.
Much better.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. You have this panic attack moment where you're backing up slowly and you feel like you step on a chicken, a loose chicken, and before you look back, the chicken looks at you and goes "Cluck," and runs away. And then you sneak away into the shadows of the forest, almost like some alternate version of yourself said, "Stop! Wait, there's a chicken." And as you kind of dip back into the forest, we'll jump over to the married couple. What's your guys' plan here to get interdimensional kitten?
First, we need to track it. Do you want me to look for it?
Sure. What dice would that be?
Survival.
Mhm.
Survival?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that'd be you, bro. I got +0 to that.
Alright. Nat 20.
What the fuck?
Hot damn. You kind of head out to the edge of the forest, kind of where Veridity saw. I can't remember what you named it. Do you remember? Wait, it's guaranteed
Oh,
written in my
God.
book right here. Wait a minute.
Obsidian.
You just named it Obsidian.
You did. And as the spot kind of where Veridity told you Obsidian was, it's not so much that it left tracks, but it left little ripples on branches, little rips in like space and time on leaves. And you notice an area where there's more and more rips and tears, almost like a little den that it's made.
Oh, we got its home.
Grit. That's what Nat 20 does. That's what Nat 20 does. Alright.
We have the meat.
Yeah, we should. Can we flavor it that we brought the meat?
Yeah, 100%. It would have been silly of you not to.
Okay, we bring the meat with us. I'm gonna just try and sweeten my way up to it slowly with the meat.
It does not appear to be there at the moment. You just found it's dead.
I got this.
With the survival check that I have, can I tell how long it's been gone for?
It's been gone not super long. Like even some of like the ends of the little bed it's made itself are like still curling up from whatever energy it uses to like vamp away.
Alright. So, and Theron's just gonna look at Brittany and be like, "Sweetheart, Ian knows we're here."
Good. I love him. You should know. Sucks to be you. I start calling out for Obsidian.
As flavor, you do have that meat on your back there, Theron. What does Veridity say to get Obsidian to come closer?
I think I just start doing like one of those fucking cat calls where you're just like, exactly, and just start calling out Obsidian.
As your cat call kind of rings out from the forest out to nothingness, there is a and it's somewhere behind you.
Does Theron see it?
Roll me a perception.
Can I also
Oh.
roll perception?
Absolutely.
All right. 7.
Mm.
12? I got 12.
Yeah. It's not that you don't see it. You both see it for a second before it takes off and is moved again. This time you're not quite sure if it's above you or like eye level and somewhere else, but like it's and then it takes off and it takes off somewhere else.
Okay. I know what to do.
What
Okay.
do you want me to do with the +2?
What do you have to do?
Do you want me to do it though? I gotta have a +2.
Plus to what, animal handling?
Yes.
Sure. You can just place the meat in front of us. It'll
Alright.
be attracted to the meat, place it in front of us, and we're gonna back up slightly.
Theron's gonna put the meat nice and easy on the ground and then back up slowly.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check.
Oh wait, can I give you guidance?
Mm-hmm. You
15,
sure can.
yeah.
I give you guidance.
Sick. That's a D4.
I touched your shoulder before you put down the meat.
Physical
That is-
damage.
Forgot guidance. Got your player.
As this meat kind of sits there and you back up almost like with a like accepting like bow almost, suddenly it and is about 3 feet in front of the meat, looks at you, and it doesn't hiss, it clicks. It's like a kind of sound. Looks at the meat, looks at you with another clicking sound, and it vamps closer to the meat, takes a bite, and vamps back.
Theron's terrified. Theron is scared.
They're in 20 new pair of purchase.
As it kind of takes one paw and goes closer to you, the other 5 kind of like still linger behind, and it like looks at just both of your guys' souls before it reaches at another paw and pulls the meat closer, and it just starts gnawing on it, keeping an eye on you, and then gnawing, and then clicking and looking at you and gnawing on.
I'm just gonna sit down.
Theron's gonna sit right next to her in a comfortable position, not in whatever weird sitting position he's gonna do.
No,
Uh,
I'm sitting down. I just want to be in, because the thing about animals that
It's fine.
if first off, you're giving it food, you're giving it sustenance. Second off, if you just sit there, you're not gonna do anything, as in you're not going to like try and take away the food. You're not going over there to pet it, because it's going to find that threatening. Just sit there calmly and show that you are not a threat while you are also giving it sustenance that bonds.
You sweat, bro.
I love cats.
As it's nibbling, it stops. Its eyes are like barely open, and before it looks at you, you can see its ears kind of turn, and the tentacles that kind of come out of its back like slowly turn, and it's facing behind you somewhere south. Before you start to hear the sound of someone confused at camp, Rolo getting back to camp, and there's no one there. What kind of words you'd like yell out to the forest?
Oh, God.
Well, because as concerned as Rolo is, he also knows they're about to go play with a big freaking cat.
Sure.
So he's not entirely screaming or whatnot. He's at this point he's just kind of gonna walk in towards the direction that they walked in.
Mm-hmm.
So that way he isn't moving too fast, because big dangerous kitty.
Yeah. So you know to be cautious and slow here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bad news is the person behind you doesn't. As a higher pitched, not quite panicking, but on the verge of panic voice kind of goes, "Hey, are you guys out there? I was supposed to come look for you in the forest."
Rolo turns around and is like, "What do you want?"
I was told to meet you guys here. You guys did a pretty cool thing. My employer thought that you could be useful.
Do I hear any of this?
Yeah, can we hear this?
The shrill like conversation, the beginning of it, like, "Hey, are you guys there?" You heard, And do you guys kind of like turn back?
I
No.
don't turn back. No. God,
Okay.
no.
The big cat is what we'll call it for now. Grabs onto the meat very protectively as its ears and eyes are now up, its neck fully extended, looking past you guys.
Fuck.
Um,
I'm gonna. It's not gonna understand anything I say. That's the issue. It's not a very smart cat.
so I like to think that Theron is a hunter and he knows how to interact with animals. So he's going to
Tell the cat to leave.
I can't speak to it first. Talk to it.
Tell it, Theron. Tell the cat to leave now.
But I
Tell the
can't.
cat I love him and that he needs to.
Also, did you add all your spells to your sheet, by the way?
My spells? I believe so.
You leveled up. You added more, so you get more
Oh,
spells.
you bitch.
Maybe you can get speak with animals.
Hold up. Do I have more spells?
You're supposed to. You leveled up, and you're
I
a
get-
sorcerer.
Okay, I get.
Yep.
Look for level 1 speak with animals.
Do I? Oh yeah. Do I get a cantrip and a spell?
Yes, you get a cantrip and a spell. Yeah.
Oh, bro. I don't know what to
Keep going.
fucking-
Wait, you were so close. Go down.
You were so close, he says.
Oh, I guess you don't get to speak with animals. Tough,
No.
tough luck.
I'll
Yeah.
kill you.
So Theron's just gonna like low whistle and like put his hand out just to show that he's like non-threatening. Just
Comprehend languages? What language does this the clicking?
it's an animal, it's a creature.
Do you want to use it and cast it?
No.
Please
No.
Please don't.
Don't let these knuckleheads convince you. This is up to you. You can if you want to.
What?
Detect thoughts.
Detect thought. Well, detect
Abe
thoughts
says purr at it
work on-
and go and pet it. Surely that's fine.
I don't think detect thoughts works on an animal.
Arr. No, but yeah, Theron's definitely putting his hand out as he low whistles, just to know he's not a threat. Just
Yeah, you do so. I'll keep your last check just to be a nice guy. As it like holds the meat protectively, its like head like slowly turns and looks at you, snaps back to the noises, looks at you two, and bamps away with the meat. A little rib kind of falls to the ground and like scatters around until it slowly stops.
all right. Sorry, that's the last of that right now. That's-
I'm gonna get that cat.
Also, just separate. If you're gonna focus on a cantrip, hit the 0 first.
Yep, I will kill you. I know how this works.
Okay.
Violence. I like it.
With that, some of the tension goes away as a big monstrous beast disappears into the ether. But Rolo, you do see a lady who is okayly dressed, long black hair, blue eyes, and has just like a nervous energy about her. But she's trying to hold herself very proud.
Rollo kind of just turns over like, well, hello, pretty lady. How can I help you?
First off, thank you. You're disgusting. Second, as I said, my employer would like to hire you for a mission, well paying, but it requires some travel. He heard about the goblins and would like to see if you're capable of more.
Does it involve the goblins at the beach?
It does not. It involves going north.
Let me get the rest of my party.
Take your time. Do you have a place I can sit?
Yeah, you can sit at the ladder.
She like as you walk away, she just goes sit on a vertical. And she just like kind of leans on it and like tries to find the right spot to sit, and there just isn't one.
Well, so she gets for calling me disgusting. But Rollo kind of like Guys, where you at?
Theron comes out of the bushes and is just like, "Well, friend, your time is your time of death might become today." So
I stomp out of the bushes and I glare at this motherfucker so hard. I almost
Like-
had a cat.
I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I was not the one yelling. There's somebody at camp about a job.
They're dead. I'm going over there.
You quickly kind of turn and, like I said, this black hair, blue eyed, nervous individual sees you coming, and she immediately goes to like reach into a pouch in a vest as you just have an angry energy heading her way.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Am I gonna?
legacy. You can only do legacy.
Okay, I pick it up, inflict wounds. Fuck this motherfucker.
As you head closer, she pulls out a little coin pouch and flops it on the ground. It's just an advance from my
I'm gonna
employer.
look it dead in their eyes. You made me lose my cat. There is no amount of money in this world that can save you right now.
But there's an amount that could help me save you. As Theron runs over and grabs the pouch, and then you just say, "Listen here, sweetheart. We got business to attend to, and this here,
My business is my cat, my
We
time
will-
jumping cat, my cat that can time jump.
I will help
Space
you.
cat.
I will help you when we have time. But right now we have a job, so be a little bit more polite."
Give me something to murder, or else this person is my next target.
It was
Okay,
like, there is a camp of goblins to the south.
that works.
Let's see.
You have no AoE spells.
I should mention my employer's mission is quite time sensitive.
Roll looks over to her like, what does he want us to do?
He would like you to meet him at the fairgrounds tonight, which, by my estimate, gives you about an hour to pack.
Well, an hour to
And leave
pack.
my cat?
I can look after your cat for you.
We will come.
You don't wanna do that.
I don't want to find this cat. Personally, I don't want to find this cat. But
I've
we
got cats. I know they
This
can be.
isn't. Let me phrase it like this. Around 5 claws, tentacles.
just show your arm.
Oh, also my arm. I almost got mauled, but it's fine. I love that cat.
Oh,
I'm going to maul you worse than this cat if you don't just tell me who to fucking kill, or else you will be next.
Well, exploring is more of the job. Killing, I've got nothing for.
So, all right, let's go. Let's go.
How
meet-
much does it pay? Pause. No, give me money.
As she kind of looks over at the coin purse she already put down, she goes, "Well, that was 250 gold pieces in advance."
I pick it up immediately.
I'm already holding it.
I grab it from your hands. It's going on my person.
I will let you all tussle over that. But yeah, as she kind of goes to explain, she goes, "I am not aware of how much in total the mission entails, but he was hoping that would get your attention."
I am attentioned.
Wonderful. Now, you don't have to follow me to the fairgrounds. You are all new here. I would love to show you how to get there. But if you just kind of go northeast from here, you'll hit them and you'll see there's pretty big tents.
Are you talking about the goblins, or are we talking about something else?
Oh, no,
Well,
he's
he's-
asking you to forget about the goblins for now and do something quite a bit different.
It's 250. Let's go.
All right. All right. It's in my inventory. My bad.
It's here. You got it to yours. I'm gonna add it to mine right now.
I added it to my inventory. Jesus.
Leave it to the
Ultimately,
married
I-
couple to fight over the coin, right?
Roller's gonna come like, Y'all can't forget a third of that is mine.
Don't worry, don't worry.
You act like we don't
So
live with
the-
each other.
This I took it out of your rent money.
That's
The
crazy.
fuck? Roller's like, okay. Then I'm gonna need to charge you for all them joints.
That's fine.
Uh,
We'll discuss that.
you guys do have an hour to pack. What do you guys all kind of pack up within the hour?
Um. Uh. Um.
I don't know, Raph.
Theron's backpack is always set to go. I think he's just gonna tinker with his rifle before he leaves.
Oh, but same-
Rolo's gonna check his joints. Well, his plants.
Regular joints you have about 20. Your medicinal ones you have about 3.
I'm gonna say eyes out loud to Obsidian.
What'd you say you're gonna do to Obsidian?
I'm gonna call out to him and say my goodbyes. I'll be back soon, my love.
There's no reply upon the wind, but a few leaves do kind of just fall down from above you.
Oh, I love you. I know you love me too. I know you can't say it, but I feel it.
Theron's just questioning life over there.
Rolo kind of like leans next to Theron, like, bro, I think she loves that cat more than you.
You know, sometimes I wonder too, but then again, I'm quite fond of my own rifle as he's currently tinkering with it.
Does anyone have anything specifically that they want to take from camp, or are you guys just taking the regular stuff on your backs?
Yeah,
Regular-
just checking.
Have anything.
He had. I think this time he's gonna strap his second pistol onto him, and he'll be fine.
Okay. Okay.
I really got nothing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say goodbye to Obsidian.
Okay. Theron, I heard you were going to tinker a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, you've got to pass 3 out of 4 here. So you passed last time.
What am I rolling? Give it to me.
So I need intelligence and I need survival.
Oh, intelligence.
The intelligence is the one that hurt you, but I think you had to use
Yeah.
your advantage last time.
Oh, wait, can I help him?
You're too busy talking to your damn cat.
Okay, but like that. 2
That
seconds.
that lasted her 43 seconds at most. You can definitely you can give it guidance here if you would like. I would say you could help with intelligence, but that would be someone over his shoulder the whole time, you know what I mean? Which
Yeah,
would
I
maybe
didn't mean
make
to.
things worse.
Here's a touchscreen.
Sorry, don't disregard that. He touched my screen.
14's not a bad roll though.
14's a great roll. But what's Theron got? What do we got here?
You have guidance. You have guidance?
No, I need to re-roll. I'm gonna use my advantage die, because that's a 4. That ain't passing. Oh my fuck! I'm quitting. God damn.
Actually, that is an extremely rare thing to ever happen.
No, this happens to me at least once a session. I get 2 of the same bullshit roll.
So that was your survival, right?
Yeah.
So give me straight intelligence. You I mean, it's not terrible. You need to beat a 16 in total.
Oh, I beat a 16.
Hey, there you go.
Barely.
Barely.
Barely. I imagine everyone is watching you at this point because their stuff collection was like less than 30 seconds, and you're tinkering over here. And as you kind of like, you're at that tipping point where if I push this bolt one more, it might strip, or and it stops. And you're like, all right, don't touch it anymore. And you are one more check away from fixing your rifle.
Oh yes, and then upgrading it.
Mm-hmm.
Upgrade.
Yep. With that, this mysterious individual looks at you guys and goes, you guys appear to be ready?
that is indeed how I am.
I'm never ready to leave Obsidian, but sure.
Let's get this over with.
As you guys kind of
Agreed.
make your way north through the slums, you see Mock pokes his head through his tent and just glares at you guys as you pass.
What did I do?
Ask to yourself, Mark.
I didn't do anything.
You're with them, and I don't trust
I
them.
was with
And
a
he
cat.
slowly closes his tent, but only one eye can still see through. You guys kind of make your way through the rest of the slums. As you guys kind of hit the midday mark, not Mock, sorry, the midday point, you're able to kind of get out of the slums, get out of New Haven Hills, and for the first time since you guys have like been to Valor Ridge, you find yourself just kind of with a big open area where almost anything feels like it can happen. It almost has a brief moment of feeling like, oh, this was the place they said like anything can happen. This is where I can find glory and build a home. And as this guide kind of looks back, she sees you guys kind of looking around. She goes, yes, it's quite a bit better once you get out of New Haven Hills, and mostly the slums. Just most people don't have the funds for it, unfortunately.
Yeah, a lot of people I met were quite poor and would do a lot, for a gold coin.
Mm-hmm. And what would they do for 250 gold in advance?
I think they would darn right kill their own mother.
It's good, because we don't want you to have to kill anyone.
Well, that just sucks. But all right, there's just sad.
Theron, roll a history for me real quick.
All right, that's gonna be horrible. Fun.
Is that -2?
I'm a -2, bro. I don't got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a.
Oddly enough, it's pretty fresh in your mind. This is the lady you saw at the end of last session after the goblins went down, and she nodded off to someone in the distance. You turned around to see who they nodded to, and then she was also gone. And now you're starting to like piece it together, like, well, this is that same chick from last night.
Huh. Look, ma'am, you were there last night when the goblins attacked.
Yes, I was.
Why were you there?
Well, it's my job to, if someone happens to come up as a certain color or some interest to the town, I keep an eye on them.
Can I get an insight check on this chick's vibes?
Absolutely.
All right.
Rollo's going to kind of like do the same thing, but keep it to himself.
Yeah, sure.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Not a damn thing.
Rollo, you're more or less kind of like subconsciously like watching the flow of her like black straight hair go forward and backwards. And Theron, you kind of like look deeper into like the words she said and how she said them, and you just kind of, I kind of believe you. It's more of like, maybe she doesn't know exactly what she does. She just knows she said what she's supposed to say when someone asks.
Ah.
Am I hearing this conversation?
Oh yeah, you guys are all there.
Did she say something about colors?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look her dead in the eyes again. That cold, dead stare.
She has not turned around
Tell me
since
about-
you guys started walking, but you'd have to run in
God
front of her.
I'm not.
Theron's just gonna be like,
I want these
well,
colors.
I think we should all stop moving for a hot second.
I want colors.
If we
What
stop
do you
moving, we
know
could be.
about
we could be.
Huh?
I can walk and talk.
Well, yeah, but I don't particularly like the answer.
Yeah,
I-
we can continue walking.
No, I don't want to find out if anyone's interested in colors. Personally, that's a bit interesting since anyone who's ever talked about being a color or has even thought about it has been particularly not of a clear mind. So, before we continue on, I need a real answer from you, ma'am, because you are not being something I would say trustworthy.
I and she like still has her back to you, and she slowly turns. I I will have to note that when we are just a few minutes late, this would be in fact your fault. Not to sound rude, I
That is
have to
fine.
take notes.
That is fine. I'm one to be quite fashionably late in any scenario.
She very ballerina like crosses her toes and slowly crisscross applesauce. Ask away.
What the hell do you know about colors?
I know that there are a few sorts of colors, which associated with a number, my employer gets very excited about and often asks them to do things for him for a reasonable amount of
Yeah.
coin.
But what do the colors mean?
I don't exactly know, but I've put together my own thesis.
Okay, but what? Okay, so what is your thesis?
With my dirty 20, is everything she's saying 100% legit?
She more or less isn't, I wouldn't say annoyed is the right word, almost like the kid being pressured at a party to like have a sip of beer and they're like, I hate this but I will do it. You know what I mean?
So it's legit because she knows we won't go anywhere if we don't fucking get answers.
Right, and she would like to
Got
get
it.
there. Yeah. She goes, I assume it's a sort of power scale of people who some may find troublesome because they are powerful themselves.
Okay. Going based off of that, who is what color in this group? Because I swear to God, I don't know who is what.
I think I'm agreeing.
I think everyone's been referring to me as the red.
It's
And I
because you guys are
don't
kind of
know-
red.
But I don't know if that's true because you literally have guns, bro.
I'm pretty cool. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
My employer tends to like reds over greens, which
Well,
he would
that's
prefer
just
greens
me.
over blues. So
What the hell are blues?
I'm assuming blues are docile.
I guess they're just bitches or something.
I have been told I was a blue, so I don't.
My bad.
As she like kind of pats the ground, she goes, "Any other questions?"
Rolo, you got a question, friend?
No, I'm just ready to get this job over with. I got plans to attend to.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay, let's continue back.
You may continue
She
walking,
kind
miss.
of gracefully stands back up and starts walking. Another hour and a half kind of goes by before you stop seeing just open prairie land and you start to see like another wagon kind of walking by, or a wagon going by, a few more individuals giggling, and then the longer you start walking, that's hilarious that the music just randomly put in footsteps there. Nice timing. Good job, Kevin. But it goes somewhere from a spattering of people to a small group to a community, and then all of a sudden you are swept up by like tens of people that like are in front of you, around you, behind you, and you're starting to like not lose track of this lady with the black hair, but like she does have to like slow down every now and then.
I think Theron could keep up.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure Theron can keep up though pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure
It becomes a politeness thing at a certain point. Kind of like walking through a crowded mall where you could squeeze past, but there's people in front of you, behind you, people you're trying to stay with. It's one of those like, do you guys start pushing, or are you gonna just like slowly move around?
I can start shooting.
You could.
No, Roller's just
No.
kind of like pushing people out of his way as he's walking.
Sure.
Theron's doing the same.
You
Oh
you.
my god, can I use my hit against my husband?
No.
Yes, you have a hit against your
No,
husband. 100% you do.
I'm gonna hit him and then grab him by his ear and make him politely go against the crowd.
No. Theron's listen, you can hit him as much as
it-
you want. Theron's pushing people.
I'm grabbing your ear.
Veridity, it is a D4 damage as we've decided.
Wow.
Sick, bro. Wait, how do I do it? Is it just
Right
this?
there.
Or
Oh.
damage.
That's now 2d4.
Okay, pause.
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Fine.
Wow.
I'm not taking it.
That
saying
ear
that.
that ear is pulled pretty tight. As whether you slow down or not, you do get like that quick tug. Rolo, however, is pushing people kind of out of his way, not like to the ground, but like a little bit more than the Assassin's Creed push. He's starting to separate, the people. Where suddenly you went from Prairie Land to a few spattering of people to a group, and before you know it, you are hearing the music, you're hearing the people bartering around you, and you were just kind of unaware of the fact that you walked into something already happening. You guys have found your way to the fairgrounds without even really knowing that you got there. I will swap you guys over real quick.
I like to think that Theron is just full on pushing people to the ground.
Just
No.
slamming
Shoving.
them down. You guys kind of reached the edge. Why do I still not have? Okay, she unfortunately has to be this blue rectangle now. But the lady with the black hair is kind of waiting for you after the crowds disperse. She goes, you have made it here on time. He wanted you to have a moment or two to explore, but he will find you, or more likely I will find you, when he's ready. And he thinks you guys have had a significantly fun time.
Well, thank you for guiding us here. I appreciate it. I do
course.
apologize for doubting it,
harshness.
but I have. It's just in my nature to make sure that my friends and I, survive.
And that's endearing, if that's the right word. In my nature, I tend to be kind, and it's worked out quite well.
Yeah, I tried being nice once. And it didn't really get me in a nice place. So
I don't apologize for my rudeness. You interrupted my time with my cat.
I do apologize. Maybe
I accept.
I have nothing else to say then. As she flashbacks of really angry eyes, and she goes, "Yep, I'll shut up now." And she kind of bows, and she goes, "Enjoy Grander's Fairgrounds." And she slinks away into the crowds.
Listen, when I get that cat, it's going to be a menace to any enemies we have.
Yeah,
yeah.
You hurt my cat, I hurt you.
It could be worth it. As you three, like I said, you stumbled into a fairground. It like almost snuck up on you. The people maybe hit it. Maybe the chatter of what they had to say snuck the musical essence and the bartering and the trading. You're not quite sure how you ended up in the middle of this carnival, in this fairground, but you did. As you kind of look up, there's pavilions, tents, there's kid games, there's riddle givers, there are people holding out drinks and signs. From head to toe, you guys feel like you stepped into an entirely different world. As people are smiling, it's like they've never had to suffer through New Haven Hills, the slums, any bit of travel. You kind of look around the ground and it's clean, as if someone took all the horse shit and pig shit and all, whatever animals happen to be here, and just kind of made it go away. And as you kind of like take it all in, the sun, which should be gone at this point, you guys should be reaching a little bit more of nighttime, is like still in the sky, and it's beaming, but it's not hot. And as you look up, there are people standing outside their tents, some with smiles, some with frowns, some neutral, and one man sticking his hand out and like squeezing the air, looking at you before his finger starts to point at you guys. Where would you like to go?
Theron will look for some fun shooting games if he could find any.
Yeah, there absolutely are.
Opera.
You walk
Oh,
right
guys.
past the individual who's like squeezing the air and pointing a finger at you. And as you do, he slowly watches you as you go by. His hand is still not moving though. But Veridity and Theron, you guys kind of find a little target setup area. Before we move on to that, Dobby, what is Rolo doing as this individual's hand is now solely pointed at you and his head snaps after they go out of vision, and he's looking at you now?
Roll's gonna walk up to him like, "You got a staring problem?"
As you walk up to him, you notice he like opens his mouth, and like this mumbling, jumbled up kind of lack of words, kind of, and he's trying to do something with his hands, and it's just kind of hard to understand. Give me a straight charisma check here real quick.
You got this, bro. It's your thing, man.
Not a save or check, but I like that 14, and I'll give it to you if you roll lower.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. You're good.
Come on, this is your thing.
Yeah, I'll give you the 14. We're good here. I'll give you the 14. I was giving you a chance to go higher. As you kind of look at him, you get the sense he is trying his best to sign language out some sort of word, some sort of almost warning at this point. Before he puts his hands down, he goes, and he like wraps his hands around themselves, and he whispers into his hand, and he lets it go towards you. This is such a rude question. Do you speak Elvish?
No,
The two people who do.
no, I speak Common and Infernal.
As it kind of hits your ears, it is sweet, it's beautiful, it feels like it shouldn't be coming out of this guy's mouth, who clearly doesn't have most of a tongue and like missing chunks of his cheek, but it is beautiful before it kind of fades away, and he looks at you and goes, and there is a much sweeter but more neutral voice behind you that goes, "Yes, love, he's quite difficult to understand. But he's a dear friend of ours, and we let him parade about. He's asking if you would like your fortune told, but frankly, it's wasted coin if you don't understand him."
Roll's gonna be like, "I've got enough people telling me about my future and stuff. I'm good."
Yeah. As you turn around, a masked woman who stands about 7'3", really slender, but her mask covers up her entire face, goes, You know, there is a fine line between knowing what's next and seeing what comes next. That's what I always think, at least.
Rolo, he's kind of like just staring at the mask, like not listening to what she's saying. He's like, why the mask?
As she stops mid-sentence. Because when you Oh. Oh, you're looking at my mask. Well...
Not yet.
I'll take a copper for it. Does Rolo toss her a copper piece?
Nah.
Smart man. As she looks down at you, as down as she could. She goes, very smart man. And she pretends you don't exist, and she starts looking at the crowd as she just kind of looks at people that walk by. Eventually, a group of dwarves kind of look at her and give her some sort of razzy comment, and she kind of gestures to her tent and takes them in.
Rolo's just gonna kind of like be a creep and see what's going on.
Ooh, the closer you get, this mute guy puts his hand on your shoulder and
Rolo's just gonna kind of like shh, and just hands him a joint and tells him to, like, does a little shoe thing with his hand.
He, give me a persuasion. It was gonna be at advantage or disadvantage, but the joint helped. He takes it, he rolls around his fingers, licks it, smells it, and he just kind of slowly walks away.
Now Rolo's
Give me a oh boy, I'm gonna call it stealth. Give me a stealth, and before you tell me what it is, we're gonna jump over to the married couple at the Target stand. A gentleman sits there as he holds up a small coin purse, and he looks at you and goes, well, 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 I see a shooter. What can you throw? And he kicks a big, like, bag of axes over to you. And he goes, those interesting gadgets you got there, they would mess up my targets and would cost me quite the penny. But my axes, not quite so much. And you only get a prize for throwing axe. What do you say, champ?
No dagger?
You want to throw daggers? And he kicks over another bag.
Oh.
Be my guest.
Thank you. Alright, so because it's a dagger, it's a finesse weapon, so I can use dex, right?
You can. It is at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
It is.
It's a carnival game.
Alright.
Wait, before anything happens, can I examine like the booth to see if I can figure out the trick?
Oh yeah. It doesn't take you long to see that some of the daggers are just kind of crooked. Some of the it's not that hard of a trick. You get the sense he's couldn't be more happy you're around. The biggest trick, yeah, give me a perception check real quick.
Can I give her advantage because I'm proficient in it?
Yeah, what do you say to her?
I mean,
I'm just like, what you see? You see anything that might help me out here?
Okay.
Because this seems like bullshit to me.
so I roll it again.
Yeah. Go ahead at advantage one more time.
Even worse. God
Rough.
damn.
Really blind than that.
You notice the daggers are a little
I need
bit
to get my
crooked.
bad roll.
But yeah, with the daggers being crooked, you're like, maybe look for the straightest one, and you find one that looks fairly straight.
Alright.
like I could guess what it is, but like
Ugh.
my character cannot apparently.
Let's fucking
Yeah.
do this.
Yep.
Alright. I'm throwing
He's
with disadvantage. Can I just.
Yeah, he starts to do his speech where he goes, "Everyone gather around. We have someone not scared of a little dagger throw, and if you get too close, maybe he'll poke your eye out, and maybe you can get a prize from me for getting hurt at a booth. You know what? In fact, take a step back. He looks like he can't throw or shit." And a couple people kind of laugh and giggle.
Can I give him guidance?
Actually, no, because this is an attack.
Oh, is it an attack?
Yeah. Technically, because I'm attacking, I'm throwing
Yeah,
a
attacking
that's
the
not-
target. Yep.
What? Can I use? I'd like to use Deadshot. Oh, but that's a firearm attack.
Mm-hmm.
Fudge!
Do I have anything that can help
You're
me?
looking to beat a 14, a DC 14, 3 out of 3 times.
Alright, YOLO, let's do this. Alright,
YOLO.
so I'm just gonna use my +9 for my pistol. Is that okay?
I would prefer you use straight decks.
Straight decks.
Yeah. Because your
I'm
pistol,
proficient
you
with
get,
all weapons.
is let me see.
Dagger is
You-
a simple weapon.
Yeah, it is. Yep, simple weapon. Yep.
Disadvantage.
I have to get everything I can do here, dude. This is gnarly. Alright, disadvantage. That's a 1. Oh wait, that's 7, so that's a 16.
Okay, that passes.
Oh yeah, that's a 22.
There's 2. As he kind of like looks to the crowd, he goes, 2 for 2, but we all know he can't do 2 for 3. He can't win the grand prize, can you now, champ?
And that's 21.
As you kind of go to line up the last one, I am going to ask you to roll one more time. As he does you
Evil.
extremely dirty. As a little tiny flash of light hits you in the eye.
Is it a flat roll or is it disadvantage again?
Regular attack roll. Just one more. It's basically double advantage. Or double disadvantage.
So disadvantage again, okay.
Well, yeah, just roll it regular. Just roll it regular. Just one more.
22 with disadvantage.
Absolutely.
beautiful.
As it hits you in the eye, you're able to like wait the second for it to go away as he's trying to readjust it to hit you in the eye again, and thump. It looks like that last dagger fully missed the target. Before you now see the like trick of the trade is the target is painted on a slanted like angle, and like the perception of it makes it look straight, but it really isn't. As it lands dead center again. And he goes, "Oh, a winner! 3 for 3, the grand prize for my tent." He could. And he looks at you with like a sinister smile. Now that there's a few people around, he goes, "He could. Double or nothing. Maybe I can pool another prize over with another booth."
About,
What's the prize?
I don't even know at this point. He said his booth.
Did he say it was his entire booth?
He says for
No, I'm
his
guessing
booth.
I get for his booth.
like
No.
his prize for his booth.
Okay. I thought motherfucker literally just like lost like his trick and was like, oh well, I'm done. This is Douglas.
Yep, everyone knows now I'm out. Better get out of town.
I guess we'll double or nothing it.
That's crazy, bro.
You know you can give me a freaking help. You know you can help me with your lucky, right?
How? Okay. You want me to waste a luck point on your shit?
Fucking rude.
He
These are
spins
specifically for
this gold hilted gemmed dagger in his hands. He goes, "The young man didn't want the dagger, he wants more." And this guy flings his dagger into the ground. He goes, "Double or nothing, you heard it here, folks, he's going for it." How about 3 more throws?
Oh. All right, fuck. Here we go.
You're out way too low.
Remember,
but
3 for
yeah,
3.
3 for 3. That's a 17.
17 hits. Yep, we're good here. The first one lands. Not quite bullseye, but right pretty good in the center.
$16.
And he like leans up on the edge of his chair and he goes, "What? Two for 2 again? Someone better tell Big Cup. It looks like we're getting closer."
Bro is so.
14.
As it hits the target and it wiggles a little bit and it like it still is in the target but kind of like flops down lazily, and he like looks at it and he goes, "Come on, fall, cunt, fall!" And it sticks and he goes, "Bloody shit, oh blue or nothing." He's the young. Your name, young man?
Well, I'm not quite young anymore. I used to be a long time ago. But I am Theron. It's a pleasure. You have a very not fine establishment with the difficulty of your game was quite the challenge, I won't lie. If I didn't, train all my life in the woods, this would have been a much harder thing, but this was a lot of fun for me.
You should know. And he like leans in closely as like the crowd like claps and they're ready to move on. He flips you a really big coin that just says a Big Cup on it. He goes, "That's for the Big Cup. That cost me a lot. The dagger," and he picks it up out of the dirt and he goes, "I painted it myself." And he just tosses it and it lands on the table in front of you.
Nice painting.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have been able to tell. My wife might have, but not me.
He digs into his bag. He pulls out another one. He goes, all right, scram." Like all accent has been lost now, as he's just sounds like a normal guy again. Go get your Big Cup. Take your freaking dagger. Get out of here. Good job.
Well, you have a good rest of your day, sir. Thank you for your business, and yeah, he takes the big coin or something. It's like a massive coin, right?
It's a big coin. It's written the Big Cup on it. It's written a Big Cup. Sorry, a Big Cup.
What is a big cup?
What is a big cup? Well, I'm sure we'll have to find out.
Yeah, you kind of look at the coin, and you're looking around and go, what the hell's a Big Cup? And like, it doesn't take you long before you look kind of across the walkway, and there is a massive tent that just says a Big Cup on it.
Well, that definitely answers my question.
Big cup.
A big cup.
A Big Cup.
Well, before we go and check out what a big cup is there anything you want to do?
Pettings. Is there a petting zoo?
There is a petting zoo. 100% there's a petting zoo.
We're going to.
As you kind of walk closer, there is this little tiny girl who sees that you're interested. She goes, "Hi, are you here for animals?"
Yes, very much so.
"Okay, I've got some feed over here." And she like walks over to her stand, and as you kind of get closer, she has all sorts of different fish feed, like skewered meats, grass. I suggest it's kind of rude, but you gotta buy this pouch. It's easier than like trying to hold all the stuff at the same time, but it's just a silver piece. It's really inexpensive.
Okay, I'll give her a silver piece, sure.
And she gives you this pouch,
Why
and she
not?
fills it up as much as she can. And she goes, okay, now you should be able to pet anything out there.
Really?
Theron has no interest in it, but he slides the kid a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Oh, pouch. Here, take a pouch.
I'm okay. Thank
Look,
you for your business, ma'am.
But you...
That was a part. He goes in front of Heredity.
Oh, okay. As you kind of enter the tent, there is an assortment of different creatures. The first one you meet is a jackalope, as it is like a small rabbit creature with a horn, as it looks up and is just nibbling on some corn. And it looks at you and starts investigating your pouch, and it digs inside, and as it's like about to grab some more of the grass clippings, it grabs a meat skewer and starts looking at you as it eats it.
Grab the meat skewer.
How did it grab? Okay, I'm gonna pull my pouch away.
The next creature you see is this like really slow moving slug that sits about 2 feet tall, and as you get closer you can see it like pick its head up and it sniffs the air, and it turns and whips its head and looks at you.
A slug?
A slug. You have some fish, you have some meat, and you have some grass. What would you like to throw its way as it's slowly inching towards you?
What the fuck does a slug eat? Theron, what the fuck does a slug eat? Grass?
Theron's.
Is it a
How would
carnivore?
Theron know? Would Theron just like pop off from his brain or something?
Do an animal handling.
You can.
Dog?
Here's what I'll give you guys. You can do a history check to see if you've ever heard of this creature. I'll take a survival to see if like maybe you've come across it in the past. Or I'll just give you a 50-50 shot.
Okay, I got history.
Okay.
Okay, I got 11.
Is it gonna go?
You can do survival.
I can do survival?
You can do survival.
You said that?
You said
Yep.
survival.
Alright. That is a 19.
The 11 Veridity, you remember, oh yeah, slugs, they love grass. They like live in that shit. And then Theron's like, no. That thing eats fish. You just have to trust me. I've seen it eat fish before. And like you flash back to a moment where you saw this big slug-like thing come out of the water with like 3 fish in its like mandible, like jello teeth.
Theron's just gonna go over to the little lady and be like, "Little lady, do you have any fish on you
No,
by chance?"
you have fish in the.
Oh, is it in the pouch?
It's in the
Yes,
pouch,
yeah,
yep.
Oh, okay.
I
So-
got grass, fish, and meat skewer.
Oh, okay.
So I'll give him fish.
Feed the thing.
I don't know if I want to hold it while
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, you can hold it. I don't like slimy things.
Theron's gonna hold the fish and give it to the slug.
As it like, it doesn't take a bite, it just keeps slowly like eating more of the fish all at the same time before it gets to your hand, and there's a
Lovely. As he like whips it, like he like you know, like he just like whips his hand back and forth just to get the slime off of him.
and then you guys kind of reach, there are like smaller creatures that don't like seem to demand anything, and don't have interest in like things you throw, and then you kind of get to the final pin where like most people are gathering, but they're like a lot of little kids, and you see them throwing stuff in there, and then you see this pig pin like panic and get like thrashed about. Before you kind of reach, you guys get closer, the kids like scatter and run away. And then in the pin is this little thing with little bare, bony like fingers that hold onto the ground really tightly, big rounded ears, a tail that is like almost leathery, before you realize, holy shit, that's a 6 foot tall rat.
Oh my god.
Oh,
6 foot tall rat.
and it
Ratsy and
just like clambers up against the edge, and like as it turns, you can see it is completely blind by some sort of accident. And as you look in the cage, there's been like little bits of like broken off rock, a few like bits of leather strippings that these kids must have been throwing into this enclosure.
Theron's just gonna like do like a to get its attention.
Oh yeah, it slams into the pig pen.
give us some.
Theron's gonna grab some food, but he's just gonna be like, shh, and he's gonna put it low to the ground. He's gonna put it near his nose, and he's gonna bring him low to the ground so he can eat it on the ground.
What do you grab? Grass, fish, or meat?
I'm gonna grab some meat.
Okay. You kind of put this meat down to the ground, and it sniffs it, and it just thrashes about around the pig pen. And you can even see little bolts that start to wiggle loose.
Theron's just gonna as he's like trying to like
I
calm
don't
him
know if
down.
he wants the meat.
As the rat creature like makes a little huffy sound at you, like meh, meh.
Would it want grass?
Theron will grab the grass and try again.
It kind of sits back on its two little back legs, and its weird little they're like full human-sized hands at this point. They just are rat-like. It picks up the grass and starts nibbling, and it like sits fully on its butt. Starts nibbling on the grass.
Huh. Interesting. I wonder who owns this thing. This thing is interesting. I love it.
I'm more interested in the fact that the cage is about to come apart, but sure.
As you guys
Theron's,
go ahead. I had one last thing for
Theron's
you, but
gonna
go
go.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I'll let you go first. It might change what you wanted to do. So.
Well, Theron's gonna go over to the little lady and be like, "Miss, who owns this here rat?" But if you have something that happens before that,
No, it's better if you're gone. As you kind of leave the tent and you go to the little girl, she goes, well, technically it's my dad's enclosures, but he's been gone for a little bit, so I've been taking care of him.
what have you been feeding the big thing over there? As he points at like the rat thing.
Oh, he's nice. He just likes grass.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Did your dad find it?
Yeah, my dad's an excellent catcher. He used to be an adventurer.
Ah. What was his name? Maybe I would have heard about it now, or my wife might have.
Felix, but it's tricky because his first name is Felix and his surname is Felix, so it's Felix. I'm Samantha Felix.
And would we know?
No, that's actually not true. That's my mom, but my name's Olivia Felix.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Felix.
Mm-hmm.
And would we know who this name is, Felix?
Not just kind of off the top of your head. He maybe is over embellished of what he's done, or maybe he got famous here. You're just not quite sure you know who he is. Now, Veridity, as you're in this enclosure and you're starting to make nice with this big giant rat, all of the creatures at once kind of go deadly silent, and the rat turns its head and is like looking around, and all you hear, Veridity, is as all the creatures panic and they like sit and some of their like ears go up and they start making like really aggressive sounds. The rat starts to bang up against the cage again, and it's mass chaos in this tent. But I feel like the most important thing to end on here is Dobby. I think Dobby, Rollo is sneaking around a tent. What did you roll for your stealth?
14.
14. As you kind of peek in, the curtains close off a section, and then you kind of see this really tall lady open up another section for the doors, and she turns her head, and as you kind of make eye contact with Mask, she just kind of tilts her heads a little bit, and you don't know for sure, but maybe it's a smile under the mask, maybe it's a dude fuck off under the mask, it's hard to tell, but she lazily closes the second grouping of curtains.
He's gonna peek behind the second curtain.
Yeah. As you kind of like, you don't even have to like open it apart. It's like I said, she like lazily left it open, and you kind of push an eye up to it, and she is dealing out little things of tea. And they all kind of sit down, and she watches, and someone drinks the first sip of tea and like looks at her funny, and she grabs his hand in like almost like a sorry state, like trying to make them feel good. And the other person like puts their tea down, and there's like an uproar of like, I'm not doing it. No, it's not fair. And like they all kind of look at her, and you hear the woman, the taller woman, go, "You don't have to drink the tea. It's okay. No one's gonna make you. I can give you your coin back." And the male dwarf just kind of goes, "We've already paid the lass. Just fucking drink the tea." And after a few like back and forth, she does. And she like looks happy, then she looks at the male dwarf and looks sad again. And you can start to tell they're about to get ready to leave. What would you like to do, Rollo?
I was gonna walk out at this point and just be like, this shit's weird. And then he's gonna try to go find the other two.
Okay. As you leave the tent, the individual with a really fucked up mouth is kind of looking around the corner, and he looks at you like eyebrows raised.
Rollo just kind of looks at him like, what? I don't understand you.
And he like puts up his hand in like a holding gesture, and like a hand underneath it like a plate, and he puts it up to his mouth like a drinking gesture. He goes, and he points to you.
No, I didn't drink the tea.
And he like shrugs his shoulders. And as you like walk to go find your friends, you hear these like really loud thudded footsteps that like maybe have never heard his own footsteps before are following behind you.
We'll look to see, pretty much like, it's like, stop following me.
He looks at you like holds his chest. He like points further in. And he puts up two fingers.
Rollo's like, oh, you want to smoke?
He shakes his head like, no. And he tries his best. He like puts his two fingers up, and he goes, points to you and his three. And then he does like -2 and then 2, and he points like further into the carnival.
Oh, you're trying to show me what they're at.
As he nods his head, yeah.
At this point, Rollo hands him a silver coin, like, thank you, and starts walking towards him.
And he bows, and yeah, he slowly starts taking you towards the animal enclosure. where it just sounds like mass chaos going on in there now that all these animals are starting to shriek, yell, and scream and cry. And that is where we will stop for the night.
We're about to fight a bunch of animals next time.
Age's worst fear: killing animals.
Not really. That slug was. I'm just gonna pour salt on it. What spell
That's
gives
crazy.
salt?
Bro said, "I'm going to kill you in the worst way possible.
Just
Here's some
get
salt."
get
Here's some
murdered is
salt.
what she said. Yeah. First off, thank you, players. You guys are awesome. We kind of had to squeeze this in before I took a weekend full long trip. So thank you guys for being flexible. Thank anyone who ends up watching this sometime in the future. And you know it's Wednesday, but tomorrow's Thursday, and Thursday is almost Friday. And I think that's pretty cool.
Thursday is my favorite.
Nice. Thursday's my Friday too, and I couldn't be more excited. Does anyone have any words of wisdom they would like to leave the stream with?
Be gay, do crime.
Be gay, do crime.
You can't steal that.
It's not stealing, it's an
Chug
homage.
slime.
That's right.
Exactly. But thank you guys for watching. I know it's not a Thursday and they were playing on a random Wednesday, but it's because Matt's gonna be busy and we just really wanted to play, and because D&D is a lot of fun, especially with GM Matt as our game master, and then playing with Dobby is always a pleasure, and Veridity when she has some time, it's always nice.
Yeah.
So thank you
Yeah,
guys for being here with us.
It was very hard staying up.
I know it. Let's all go get some rest. It's time. It's time. Thank you guys. Deuces, mooses.